Normal regional way of the practice session is on Friday. You practice for 2 hours from 1:30 to 3:30. Usually there's a junior pro-am at 4 o'clock. Saturday then they start and they bowl 10 games of qualifying. Typically it's 2 blocks, an A and B block. They bowl 5 games each, take a break, come back for 5 games more. After everybody's bowled 10 games, we have the pro-am on Saturday night at 9 o'clock. And we cut to the top 16. They return on Sunday for 16 games of match play. And usually comes out near the end where the last couple guys are within a couple pins to where the bonus pins makes a difference.
Going into the 26th and final game of the tournament, Larry Stevens held a slim lead over Mike Taylor. The winner of this match would take home the Resident Pro Championship. Both players were neck and neck, putting pressure on each other in the position round game. In the 10th frame, Mike Taylor converts the spare and strikes, forcing Larry Stevens to strike on the first ball in the 10th frame to win. Unfortunately for Larry, a stubborn 10-pin stood, thus giving Mike Taylor the title.
Now for our runner-up. He's from Los Angeles. He has 13 300 games. He's won 3 Western Region titles. He's been out on a national tour. That experience has really paid off. He's been going great since he's been home. We're going to get you $1,600 from Larry Stevens. Larry and Mike have been involved in many head-to-head battles. Last year there was one tournament where they actually tied and had to have a one-game roll after the tournament for the championship. Now for our champion. He's from San Diego. He has 15 300 games. He now has 12 regional titles. He was 1983 Western Region Rookie of the Year, 1994 Bowler of the Year. We're going to check for $2,300. Mike Taylor.
I'd like to thank Dave for Coors Light. Coors Light, great sponsor for us. I'll be buying Coors Light tomorrow, and I can offer Mike here. One by terrible luck. They're both great. 10 pins like that are just part of the game, and unfortunately, they come out unlucky, and I was very fortunate. And thank you for coming out, and appreciate it. See you next year.
It was a good experience for us. I live here locally, and so it gave me a good opportunity to get involved here with the local bowling alley. I think we'll be doing this in the future with Communal Bowl and the PBA, and I think it was a good relationship, and we want to keep it going. Usually on the PBA, it's more of a weekend event. It's not something that just a 3-hour game. This event happens Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It kind of extends and involves more of the community versus a professional team. With the Pro-Am tournament, all the locals here get to bowl with the professionals, and it's a good opportunity for them to get a chance to see what it's like bowling with the pros. And that's why we wanted to really do it, for the community thing.
We have a lot of guys that make a living, that work as hard as anybody, and definitely the recognition is not there. These guys work hard and definitely are not rewarded with the fruits of labors of other sports. There was an article that I read written by a journalist in the East that really commended bowlers because they thought they were very classy and well behaved and very down to earth. There's not as much of a barrier between a professional bowler and the spectator as there's in other sports. It's a very one-on-one, public-oriented sport. And I like that. I like being able to intermingle with the spectators and pro-ams and things like that, where you get to talk to people, because a lot of times the public is misinformed about bowling and how the whole professional thing works. They see 5 guys on TV on Saturday and think, well, I can do that. But a lot of times when you bowl a pro-am, they ask a lot of questions. They are enlightened, and hopefully they'll take that information on and pass it on to other people and say, these guys are really pretty neat. You should go out and maybe talk to one, and I think it just makes the sport a lot more fun and a lot more enjoyable.
Pro-ams are the best. We get to talk to the people, meet them, and see how they bowl and talk to them about their game and get them involved in the sport. Yeah, it's a good time. I enjoy bowling pro-am. It's a lot of fun.
It's fun. It's the only time we get to have fun and bowl. It's not like you're always just competing. It's just to relax and have fun. You don't get to practice and have fun. You don't get to bowl a tournament and have fun. Now you get to have fun. So I like these.
Whenever the pros come to our bowling center, they rejuvenate the bowling center at least once a year, because everybody looks forward to them coming. They come in and practice for this tournament. After they leave, they've watched the pros bowl, and it rejuvenates everybody's game, and it creates more interest. So we love having the pros here. We love doing it every year.
Oh, this is fun. We do this every year. We do it every year because it's fun. We don't bowl so well, but it's fun.
Yeah. This is my idol right here. He's teaching me a lot right now. Yeah. I hope I get on.
I'm gonna wear shorts tomorrow.
So this lets you know height. There's no height requirement to be a pro bowler.